Hello friends, this is Smita and we are in the fourth part of payroll in TallyPrime. This is our fourth part where we will discuss about the payroll entries. See, till now we have learned the payroll process chart in TallyPrime. In that we have created employee masters, we created employee category, group and employees. Then we have created payroll masters. In that we created different payroll units and the attendance or production time. Afterwards we have created basic pay heads and the statutory pay heads. So different types of salary details we have entered. Also we have defined the salary structure. So what will be the amount of a salary? Basic salary will be how much, and incentive will be paid to the employees. The amount for each and every pay head we have declared. Then now we in the process of payroll processing. Here we will enter attendance entry, then we will enter payroll entries, and then we will check the reports, payroll report. So let's start with the fourth process, that is payroll process. See, the payroll process includes the attendance entry. We need to provide the attendance so that after providing this entry, we can issue salary. So before that, we have to enter the how many days the each and every employee was present, absent, how much extra work, that is overtime, they did. So everything we need to enter. So recording attendance, and how to record the attendance, go to voucher, gateway of tally voucher F10, go for extra other vouchers and type attendance. So this is our tally alpha, our company's alpha packers and movers. We have created all the pay heads, employees, everything. Now we will pass the attendance voucher. So we are at present we are in payment voucher, but we need to pass the attendance voucher. So press F10 for other vouchers and type attendance. So you will find the attendance type of voucher. Now the salary for the month of May we need to find out, and for that we are entering the attendance records of each and every employee for the month of May. So we will enter these records on 31st of May. So last date of the month we are entering the attendance of all the employees. We have these three employees: Mr. Akshat from purchase department, Rajwal from accounts department, and Dipti from R&D department. So employee created, we need to provide their attendance. Suppose Mr. Akshar, select the employee. Now select the attendance of production time. For how many days he was absent or leave, on leave or present. Suppose he was on leave for 2 days. Then again Mr. Akshar was absent for 1 day. Enter the values and then days. So this is what Mr. Akshat, about Mr. Akshat's attendance. Now next is Mr. Rajbal. So he was absent for 1 day, and Dipti was present for all the days. So we will not enter any absentee of her. So okay. So this way we can enter the attendance of each and every employee. See, we have entered the leave and absenteeism of two employees. So this is how we can enter the attendance. Enter. So this is the attendance for the month of May. You can give the narration also. Suppose you want to provide the attendance in an automatic way, that is autofill. So open the attendance voucher and press Control F. So attendance autofill voucher date is 31st 5. It is for which employee category, head office, for all the people, all the items, and whether you are entering absentee or presentee. Default value is the month of May was of 31 days, so it will enter this way. So Akshat was present for 31 days, Rajwal was present. You can change the values over here. So no need to suppose if you go for individual entry, it might be possible that thousands of employees are there. You might miss one or two employees. So in that case, go for auto fill so that you can enter the attendance of absentee of each and every employee without any fail. So I'm just pressing escape key as we have already entered the attendance of the people. Now the next attendance type is we have entered the attendance type of absentee as well as the presentee or leave also. Now we will enter the production, that is overtime. So again, it is attendance type of voucher. Date is 31st of May. Mr. Akshat, select the employee, provide the overtime. Now, suppose he worked for 3 hours extra. So press 3 and enter. So this is hours. Then Mr. Prajwal, he worked extra overtime for 5.5 hours. So how to write 5.5? Write 5, then use dash sign from your keyboard and 5 dash 30. 30 is 30 minutes, 5.5 hours. Then this Dipti did overtime of 5 hours. Like this, all the 3 employees worked overtime of different hours. So like this, you can enter the attendance for production, that is overtime. Press Ctrl E to accept. So recording attendance, it can be attendance, absentee, leave, as well as production. It is overtime. Next, now we will go through. We have completed with this attendance entry. Now we will in the second part of payroll process, that is payroll entries. There are many payroll entries to be entered. So first one is salary payable. See, every entry should be entered through autofill. Do not enter any entry individually, as TallyPrime has facilitated the automation of payroll. So it becomes very easy to enter each and every payroll entry. So first one is salary payable, gateway of Tally voucher, control F4 is for the payroll voucher, and in that we will provide autofill option by pressing control F. So we are in attendance voucher, press F10, or you can type payroll voucher, or you can directly press control F4 for payroll voucher. Now see, this is payroll voucher. We will enter these entries on 31st of May. Whenever we will pay the amount, that day will be the next month's first day. So till now, as we are entering all payable entries, it will be all the entries will be on 31st of May. Now press Ctrl F for autofill. So either you can press this button or press Ctrl F from your keyboard. See, now what we are entering, we are entering salary payable entry. So it should be always autofill salary for the given range for head office for all the employee groups, and this should be salary payable. So autofill, this is salary for the month of May. So starting date will be 1st of May, end date will be 31st of May. It is for head office or what type of group category we are defining this salary. Select the option. Then for all or department wise, for all the items, employee name, salary payable, enter. So depending on the days, the each and every person was present, taken a leave, and then the absenteeism, all these considered while calculating the salary payable to each and every person, employee. Enter. See. So Mr. Akshar will get total amount of 36,820.97. This Prajwal will get 75,000.006.94 and the Dipti will get 7,836.25. I have entered different amounts of basic salary. The salary payable calculates HRA, which is 40% on basic salary. Traveling allowance is a flat rate, which entered in each and every salary definition structure. Overtime per hour, we have provided the rate, and then we entered the attendance voucher, in which we have provided the total overtime each and every employee did. Accordingly, it has multiplied and the total amount is available on the screen. Then employee ESI deduction at the rate of 25% and employees PF deduction at the rate of 12%. See, PF we know PF is up to 15,000, it is 12%, and above 15,000, if the salary is above 15,000, it will be calculated as it will straight away write 1,800. So here the salary of Mr. Akshat is above 15,000, so it has deducted 1,800 as a PF. Again for Mr. Festival also it has deducted 1,800 as PF. But I have defined the salary of Dipti as 5,000 rupees. So the salary is below 15,000, so it has calculated 12% on that 5,000, that is 600 rupees will be the PF deduction. Now this ESI deduction, ESI deduction will be available only if the amount is above is not available for the amount above some prescribed limit. If the salary is above 21,000, if the total salary is above 21,000, this ESI deduction will not get deducted. So for first two employees, no ESI has been deducted, and for Dipti, as salary is below 21,000, it has deducted 0.75% as ESI. So this is how the salary payable entry is made, that too by autofill. That is, it is totally automated. So Control A. Now we have to enter one more entry related to incentive. So salary payable for incentive. So here we will create a payroll voucher, and that too it will not be a automated voucher. We will provide incentive for each and every employee, as we have created this pay head as a user defined value incentive. So this is payroll on 31st May. Now don't press Ctrl F. Select the account as salary payable, head office. Select each and every employee or the employees to whom we are providing incentive. Suppose I am providing incentive to Akshar. What is the type of pay head? It is incentive, and amount will be 3,000 rupees. Enter. Leave it. Then next employee is Mr. Prajwal. The incentive is 3,500, and then next is Dipti. The incentive is, select the incentive is 4,000, or you can say she is having 5,000 salary, so 400 will be the incentive for her. So this is how we have to enter a separate entry for incentive. The next is ESI payable. Whatever the state insurance amount we need to collect, we will pay to government. So before paying to the government, we need to make it payable, outstanding. So go to gateway of Tally, voucher, Control F4, that is payroll voucher, and there we will autofill. We provide autofill entry. So we are in the payroll voucher, press Control F. autofill. Now we are paying what? ESI. So select ESI contribution from 1st of May to 31st of May for head office for all the items. Sort by employee name and it is ESI payable. So select the proper process and the payroll bank or cash ledger, that is ESI payable. So see, the employee has Dipti's salary has been deducted as a means the employee contribution of 3.25% towards state insurance is only for Dipti. So total 289.25 is the ESI payable to the government. Next is PF payable. Again the same thing. We'll use autofill option for PF payable. So on 31st May, press Ctrl F at payroll voucher, payroll PF contribution from 1st of May to 31st of May for head office, and this is for all the employee and groups, employee name, and this is PF payable. The process is for PF contribution, so payroll ledger will be PF ledger, PF payable. So PF was deducted of rupees 1,800 for Akshat and Prajwal as their salary was above 15,000. So employer also contributed 1,800 for both of them, in which employee pension scheme is 8.33 and provident fund is 3.67%. And for Dipti, she she had a deduction of rupees 600 as a PF. Also, the employer contributed 600, in which EPS is at the rate of 8.33 and EPF is at the rate of 3.67%. So this is PF payable entry. Just press enter. Don't make changes to anywhere. Next is PF admin charges. Now, this is the journal voucher, that to autofill. So go to journal voucher and press Control F for auto-filling the PF admin charges. So change it to F7 and now press Control F. It is PF other charges from 1st of May to 31st of May for head office for all the items. Expense ledger will be PF admin charges. So the employer will pay PF admin charges at the rate of 0.5%. Also employees deposit link insurance scheme contribution at the rate of 0.5%. Enter. And EDLI admin charges are not available, are not applicable. So select the option not applicable. So for all the three employees, total PF admin charges are 500 rupees and EDLI charges are 175. See, the total of PF admin charges are crossing the limit 500 rupees. So maximum 500 rupees the admin charges for PF needs to be paid by the employer. So total amount of PF admin charges is 675. So press Ctrl A to save this. The next is salary payment. Now we are in the salary. Now we will shift to payment voucher. We will first pay the salary. So let's go to salary payment, that to autofill by pressing Ctrl F. So first it is make it F5 payment voucher. Now check. Now see, we have deducted all the salaries and did all the statutory deduction and everything on 31st of May. Now we will pay salary in the next month, the 1st of June. So change the date to 1st June and then press Ctrl F, payroll. This is for salary payment from 1st of May to 31st of May. Voucher date will be, yeah, here we have to change it to the date on which we will pay the salary. Select the employee category as head office. Employee group will be all the employees and select the ledger, payroll ledger as pay salary payable by cash or which bank ledger we will use for paying the salary. So we will pay through Axis Bank. Use mode of payment, transaction type. No, I don't want to change the mode. We will provide all the details uh, in that bank allocation details screen. So total amount of salary payable is 1,26,624.16, which includes the salary of all the three employees. The total amount of salary is here. So just press enter. Now give the bank allocation through which check number or bank this mm, check number or DD number. The instrument number is to be given, or you can have backspace and select the option e fund transfer or others, or you can have the show more option. Here you can select the option through which we have paid the salary. Suppose what we used to do, we give standing instruction to our bank, and bank will then credit every employees ledger. So what we will do, we will give a bank advice or payment advice to the bank about paying salary to each and every employee, and the amount of salary will be so and so. So that can also be done. So here I'm not selecting any option. We will select only check and press Ctrl A. This is how salary payable is entered through autofill option. Next, PF payment. As we have deducted the PF, we will pay it to the government on 1st of June. Again, it is Control F for autofill. So it is payment, Control F, autofill. Now it is PF challan from 1st of May to 31st of May, and the voucher date is 1st of June for head office, employee groups all. This is PF, so select the PF ledger, PF payable through Axis Bank. So we will pay PF to bank through PF to the government through Axis Bank. So just like GST and TDS, payroll entries are also automated in TallyPrime. So just press enter key. If you want to provide details, press yes. Provide the details, check number, check PV, everything through which we have paid the challan. Press Ctrl A to save. Same way, we can pay ESI. So ESI payment will be again by Ctrl F, that is autofill. See, just control before that, before paying ESI, we just paid the PF amount to the government. So suppose we want to take a printout of this challan, PF challan. How to take printout? Open that particular entry and then take Control P for printout. So what we will do, we'll go to daybook for this month, that is 31st of June, PF payable. Open this entry and press Control P and just click I or preview button for preview. This is the challan. So here all the details are given. Just take a hard copy of this and submit it to the government IT department. So PF department. So here everything is mentioned in a proper sequence, proper in a different columns. So just take a printout by pressing P. Now next one. Again go to voucher. We'll go for ESI payment. The next part is ESI payment. How to pay ESI? Again go to F5 payment, press Ctrl F for autofill and select the ESI challan. So it is payment voucher on 1st of June, press Ctrl F, autofill for ESI challan. So select the process for ESI challan. give the date range. It is a last month's date, that is 1st of May to 31st of May. Now voucher date is on 1st June. We are paying ESI on 1st June. So head office, all the items, it is ESI payable through bank. So this is the amount that we will pay as ESI to the government. You can provide details also, and by pressing Ctrl P, you can have the printout of this. That can be your ESI certificate, Employee State Insurance Corporation. This is the certificate, total amount we are depositing to the government. Everything is available over here. Press Ctrl A to save this entry. So this is how ESI is paid and ESI challan can be printed. So we have done with all the payroll entries till now. Now we'll go for payroll reports. Just now we have seen the PF challan, also ESI challan. How to open that PF challan or take a printout of PF challan? Go to that particular entry, open that entry and press Ctrl V. So whether it is PF challan or ESI challan, you can take a printout in this way. Before taking printout, always check the preview by pressing I. The next is print salary payment advice. So how to print the payment advice? Gateway of Tally, display more reports, payroll reports, payment advice. So gateway of Tally, go to gateway of Tally, display more reports, payroll reports, and this is payment advice. We will have the preview of this. What is this payment advice? See, total salary paid to the employee is 1,26,624.16. So we will provide this later to our bank, asking the bank to deduct 1,26,624.16 from our account and credit them to these three employees. See, these three employees has their account in the same bank. So the bank will work on behalf of us. It will debit this amount, total amount from our account and credit each and every employee's account with their respective salary. So instead of paying to each and every employee, wasting our time, better to provide a payment advice to the bank. Bank will automate all the work, as bank will have all account of all the employees. So this is the payment advice to the bank. Next is print view salary slip. So if you want to check the salary slip or the details of the salary paid to each and every employee, or if you want to issue a salary slip to employees, go to gateway of Tally, display more reports, payroll reports and payslip. Display more reports, payroll reports. This is payslip. So whether you are creating a payslip for all the employees or category wise for all, or suppose I am creating a payslip for single employee, that is Rajma. So at present it is not showing anything. What we have to do, this is a payslip for June. We have to open a payslip for month of May. So this is for 1st of May to 1st of 6. Now it is showing all the details. See, the details that we have entered while creating employee, that is employee number, under in which department he works, what is his designation, location means the address of the person, employee, then bank details, in which bank he has the account, date of joining, tax regime, and statutory numbers, all the statutory details. Now it is showing the attendance details also. How many days he or she was absent and how much hours of overtime was taken place in the last month by Mr. Prajwal. Then this is the earning part and this part is the deduction part. Total earning of the person is basic salary, The gross salary is 51,667, but basic salary comes to this amount because he was absent for 1 day. Then HRA, traveling allowance, and then incentive. We have provided a separate entry for incentive and overtime. So total earning is 80,366.94, and deduction of PF at the rate, total amount is 1,800. So this is the amount paid to Mr. Prajwal. The amount is 78,566.94. Or you can check the salary slip of this Deepthi, where everything was deducted. That is ESI also. That 1 5 30 plus 5. So I have not filled any details, but we have the information about attendance detail. She was not absent, but she did overtime of 5 hours, and her basic salary, gross salary. So she was not absent. So basic salary and gross salary is one and the same. Deductions are 0.75 as a ESI deduction, 63.75, and PF deduction at the rate of 12%. So after every pay head that gets added or deducted, the net amount payable to her is 9236.25. So this is how we can create payslip. And after opening that payslip, what we have to do, just just provide the date first of date range, 1st of May to 31st of May, and press Control P. You can press I for review. This is the payslip that you can provide to each and every employee. You can take a hard copy or can export this to each and every employee's desk. Again, you can have a payslip details, pay sheet also. You can have payment advice that we have already checked. Payroll statement if you want to check for basic salary for the month of 1/5 to 31st 5. See, so how much basic salary we paid to department wise as well as to each and every employee also. It is giving all the information with the proper details. So for each and every pay head we can have the detailed information. So go for each and every report available in payroll reports. So this was the last class on payroll. Go through all the classes based on payroll and try to enter the transaction for means try to enter the salary transaction for each and every month. So thank you for the day. Thank you.